Hey, Brandon, how are you?
Hello, George. Happy Sunday. How's it going?
I think good work. Okay, and you?
Good enough? Absolutely. Yeah, glad to be here again.
Yeah, glad to be. And uh, as we can see, create a pull request for us, right?
Yep, that's right. I'm actually finishing up the last commit here. I made a small typo on it. But yeah, at the end of our last video, we ended with a request spec to check that the account type uh, index was working. But there was just we weren't checking the JSON structure of the objects. We were checking that we were getting objects in the response, but there was a way we could be a bit more specific with it. So I went ahead and added some more code off camera and opened up a pull request.
That's good. This is,
I just now pushed up the second commit to it, so you might have to refresh.
yeah, just add some lines so that you check the have property JSON content property direct direct type, right? That's it.
Yep, exactly. And I wasn't specifically checking what the name was. Like I'm not checking that the name of an account type is business because we're using Faker. So every time
Uh,
this test runs, it's going to have a different name on it.
yeah, you're right because you're random 11 count types. That's so okay. So I reviewed change. I will approve,
So
merge.
looks good. Are you able to share your screen on Discord? I can't see what you're doing at the moment.
You see?
Yep, much better. Thank you.
Okay, so merge the
That looks
code,
good.
merge for develop, create a branch.
Oh yeah, and on this branch you're creating, we can also edit the README,
Uh,
part of our plan.
5 branch that we did database entity diagram,
Mhm.
right? Yeah.
Oh, you got to set up your Git config.
What? What?
I say you got to set up your Git config.
Yeah. Okay. So develop a branch. Get right
Wait,
back.
let's see if that RSpec test
Yeah.
passes.
Docker dash D and guarantee database
Wait,
and back requests. Fail. Right.
hmm. Oh, I see. I needed to use strings for the. I used symbols in the has key call, but I needed to use strings instead. Yeah, the only reason I wasn't able to run this on my local machine was because I didn't have the command needed to start that Docker container, but looks like it was fairly simple.
Yeah.
I can go ahead and fix this off
Yeah.
stream if we want to continue with
Yeah. Yeah.
the README.
So I think that I can go my the branch that right now. Call a
Hmm.
base develop. Have
It looks like you have an editor tab open at the top of Tmux there.
yeah.
Is that using Git?
But I don't know branch. Quest are that the problem that
Hmm. Yeah, we just got to change those to strings. Yeah, looks good. Going to be in the requests folder.
yeah, pass.
Awesome.
Doing
Yeah, that
good.
was my mistake. I didn't test it before opening the pull request, but
Yeah, no worries.
not
That
again.
that shows that I did the code review and merge. So everything that you don't have to do, we do it.
Exactly. Yeah, we make the mistakes so that the watchers can learn
Yeah,
can learn from us. Yeah, ideally you would have pulled down the branch and ran the test before merging it,
yeah,
but we were just trying to get that out of the way before starting the stream.
because we have a short time and that we were planning to do today. So I merge it, okay. Okay,
Yep, we fixed that.
and adjust Docker. Read me, right?
That's right. Yeah, our README is very rudimentary right now. We spoke a little bit before the stream that we want to make it. This should have the instructions on how to start the Docker container, how to create the database, and how to start the Rails server as well. Yep, the setup instructions. And we might also want information on the Rails version and the Ruby version that it's using.
At
Maybe
print
just versions.
text.
I like that. Yeah.
Have backend.
Well, this is the backend repository, right?
Yeah, for now we have the backend, but we create another repo front end and another repo that we added people as models have the code, how this get the idea.
Oh, you're
So
thinking about having a third repo for what now?
we have one backend right now, but in the future we need another one front, okay,
Mhm.
and then there one that we have all front and the back end as sub module, right? That allows to create a Docker Compose container that we can put database backend and on just a Docker Composer up.
Interesting. So it would be a small repository then, and it would just it would just hold
Yeah,
the Docker Compose file that we would
yeah,
need.
yeah. It's something
That those three
like
things,
that.
yeah.
We have the Wally heap, side Wally heap, have the print Wally backend,
For Wally Rails
Wally front end.
front end. Yeah,
This is a repo, but
of
for
course.
for the parent repo are modules. So you can call a Git, for example, and you get all the changes in back end on front end, uh, just one comment, right?
Nice. Yeah, that would be awesome. So then we would need a third command in here or a third repository in here,
Yeah,
and that would kind of be a script that starts up the back end, starts up the front end, and makes sure that they're
yeah,
connected to the
yeah,
database. I see.
yeah. That's the idea.
That's a really good idea. Yeah, I'm definitely willing to do that.
Yeah, Rail, Rails 7.
Yeah, and I can look at the gem file here to see. I've got it pulled up. the exact versions we're using. So Rails, oh yeah, 7.0.0. We could probably update that.
Yeah, dated.
And Ruby 3.3. Okay.
Back. Yeah, for now,
We might not even need our spec, but the Postgres version or maybe the Docker version that they need could be useful.
okay, so
Might not even need the Postgres version since that's all handled in the Docker Compose file, but at least the Docker version, yeah, that we're using.
Docker.
Sweet.
Seven.
Awesome. If you're
Okay.
using the most recent one, they might be at 18. But well, that's another one that you can check in the terminal. Cool. Awesome.
Sure.
Yep. And if we put this in backticks, it'll look like code text in the markdown.
That.
Yep. They'll need to run bundle install first, but install the jams. Some, yeah, Rails DB create. And there is a Rails DB setup command too. It does create, migrate, and seed in one command.
Just like,
Well, it's good. It's good to know the individual commands too.
hey, that's the bottom of just
Yep. Yeah, sure thing.
Yeah, I think that you are good.
Database is set up, and then starting the server is just with a Rails S. If we want to remind him of that. We don't need a dash for that one, just Rails S.
Or
Perfect. Nice.
okay.
All right, that looks much better, I think.
Yeah. Great. Are We're creating that start smaller, but thousand
And then I think we have that. Yeah, Mr. Comp type.
have the JSON count types now. Counts. Right?
Awesome. So we'll run through that same process we did with account types.
Yeah. I open a terminal here using use gen count type. Right?
References. Yep. I think it needs an S. Yeah. Rails is weird about its S's.
Okay.
And we might actually, yeah, account type references. Yep, that looks right.
Okay. Array is great for us.
Oh, but we also need the name and balance, right?
That's why database file um yeah,
I think, does it need to be references account types? I guess we'll find out when it runs. So I
sorry.
believe the table is called account types. And there it just says account type without an S in the migration.
Yeah, account types.
Yeah, so the reference will have to be to that. It's
Types.
we just gotta add that S there, right? Yeah, should be good.
String have and the float.
Yeah. Well, we could also keep it as an integer and then just save it
And
in
in
pennies. or
Yes. So you can. I think that we can just score, for example, 100, like one, because
one
eternally,
dollar. Yep,
yeah, because eternally we divide for 100.
exactly. Yeah, and I'm thinking that in the future we could we might have to change that a little bit for international currencies,
Yeah,
but it can always start as the smallest currency. So yeah, we'll want it as an integer.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, got one extra R there. Before the G, we don't need that R. That R can go.
Sorry.
An integer. Integer on line
Yeah, yeah,
five is spelled
yeah.
yeah.
Finger.
Oh yeah, no worries. It's always harder to type when you're sharing your screen.
Okay. Have the duration. Audio here. Have just validate on type and
Yeah, let's run that migration and
yeah,
make sure that there's no errors.
on type. Uh,
Oh, the account type should have many,
as many.
and this is something we can write test for as well.
Yeah, because not make sense me to how bank how many accounts we have the type bank. For me, it's not.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
we might want to. We're trying to show TDD, right? So ideally, we would write the test that it validates presence. We could do it both at the same time, but yeah, it's nice to write the test first and then. So I don't think we even have a. Yeah, it's still going to be just the default RSpec comments, I think.
of course we need factory. Looking to
Yeah.
on tech and that we
Yeah, the first couple tests will look very similar.
yeah. Uh,
Yeah, just the percent sign works. And then don't need the dollar,
yeah.
just percent slash. Yeah. See, can I draw on the screen? I don't think I can. I'm just Oh, it's dash S. It's percent S and then dash account type.
Oh,
Probably two failures. We didn't
failures.
run those migrations.
Yeah. Fails. Model. Yeah. It's
It doesn't have account type ID. Let's check in the Rails console what the model looks like. Because it says it doesn't have account type ID, so we might have named the column wrong when we added that S to the migration file.
problem is not the
It does say missing attribute in the error, active model missing attribute error. It says can't write to unknown attribute account type ID. Right, so it doesn't recognize account type ID as an attribute because I would wager that our attribute is actually called account types ID. We can check in the Rails console. Maybe just do Rails C. Check the column names. Yeah, and then just do account type with capitals. Yeah. I think if you just call the class name, it'll give us the name of the column. You know, just call the without calling any methods. Just call the class name directly. Just account type enter. No method. Yeah, just account type like that. There we go. So we got to call dot connection really quick so we can get that. It's going to print a bunch of stuff. All right, we can skip this and then just say account type one more time. This is all just default stuff printed from the active model connection as it connects to the database. It's not going to give us any info. Yeah, just call account type again like we did at the beginning. Bam. ID, name, created at, updated at. It doesn't even have a, oh, well, that's account type. I guess you want to call it count. That is my mistake. There we go.
on
Account
type.
types ID.
Yeah.
Yep. Like I thought. So we just got to change that migration, and then I think we'll have to rebuild the database, right?
Or we get back.
Okay, yeah. And then you'd run the migrate again. Awesome.
Back.
Now we can try that test. Oh yeah, we could check. It's a good idea to check it. Yeah.
Yeah. Account ID.
Good. Awesome.
Cool. Cool. Cool.
Now that should change the error in our RSpec test. I don't think they'll pass, but we'll at least get a different error now in the test.
fails.
Only one failure. Interesting.
Yeah, active account create account failed. Account type. That's the
Okay, yeah, that's because our factory is not set up yet.
yeah. We don't adjust factory here. Just
We'll need a name, and I'll look up the factory bot syntax because there's a way to set up a relationship as well. Baker. We're using company.name and account type, and I think
yeah,
we might want to. I'm now realizing we probably want to use something different.
yeah. But no worries. For test is
Yeah, for the test, it doesn't matter that much. We can even just set the name. We can even just use Baker name
yeah.
um, so that it just names the accounts after people.
balance.
Yep. And
Here,
then for the account type,
account type
um,
like
association. I just found I was looking at the factory bot doc, and it looks like I could share my screen, or I could actually, I can type it out actually in the board chat. It'd be easier.
great.
I have this association method. So inside if you undo a couple times, let's bring back that block with the account type. Yeah. And then inside where it says nil, we'll replace that. We're going to call the method association. ASSOCI, yep, association, and then we'll pass it the symbol account. We're telling it that just account. We don't need the type part. Or yeah, we do need the account type. Sorry. That looks good. We just need that U, and that should work. Gonna
Fails.
what's it say?
Add if other
Well, that's just the name of the test there. Uninitialized constant. Oh, we're looking at number one.
account
Undefined method balance equals. So do we not add the balance column? Oh, it's called current balance. And also, there's a typer in the faker name on line 4. I just noticed.
Uh,
Yeah, it says uninitialized constant. We just need to get rid of that C. An extra C.
fail.
C. Only one failure this time.
Check the valid. But
So we don't have any validations in the model now,
yeah,
so it's failing.
right. Ah, pass. Cool.
It passed. Awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Good to see. We validate the precedence of the name. We don't need to validate. Well, we should. Do we want to validate that the balance is a number, or is that not very important?
I think that is important to validate the balances.
Yeah, or at least just validate its presence,
Yeah.
because we don't want them to be able to set it to null. And then how would we validate that it's a integer? I'm sure there's a way. Let's see. I'm looking it up right now. I think it's called numericality. Um, yeah, it's called numericality.
Second.
Wait,
Validate. Validate.
yeah, we can do validates, and we're actually gonna use the validates method directly, and we'll pass it some options. We'll just say validates space the current balance, current balance in a symbol. Yep. And then comma. We're gonna pass it uh, a hash of options. We'll open up the curly. We'll open up the curly brackets, and then we'll say numericality. That's
Eh,
numericality. So RICALITY. I think it's only one L. Yep. Numericality colon true. Yep, that looks good.
Okay.
Americality. Let's see if that works. We can also add a only integer option, but I think numericality is fine.
Right.
Yeah, we'll need to test it. Is not a number.
Fact. Yeah. Fail.
Let's see. What's it say? Valid.
Well, the
Well, I
data.
wonder if because you used it, I think Rails automatically converted that to a number.
Yes.
So maybe let's put an actual string in there, just like AAA or ABC. Yeah, Rails probably
Yes.
recognized that
Yeah.
string. Yep,
Okay. We are
beautiful.
beautiful. Finish the model. Just that we are good.
Yeah, we that's the whole plan for today, and we're just about at an hour too. It looks like so. Perfect.
Yeah. So we have readme changes. Back. Yeah.
Yeah,
Edit.
all that's left to do is open up a pull request
Yeah.
to the develop branch.
Yeah. First of all. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Develop.
Wait, and we can leave this open for a few days. If any viewers want to add any recommendations,
But
any opinions, be happy to hear from you guys for sure. And we added instructions for the README. Then we also, well, there was one more thing we did. We finalized or we finished the
yes.
request spec for the account type. the account type. Yep.
Yeah. Best group.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Day. Good day. Yeah, like I said, we can leave this open for a couple days. In the event that maybe someone wants to leave a comment, maybe leave some recommendations. We're happy to hear from anyone.
Yeah. Was public.
Awesome.
Okay. That's everything today. Thanks for watching. Right and taking have here. Have some pair programming.
Yeah, it was fun. Always happy to be here. Thanks everybody who watched, and hope you have a great week, man.
Yeah. For you
See you
too.
next time.
See you next Sunday. Next Sunday.
That's right.
Okay.
Awesome. Have a great one, y'all.